Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, wherever you might be in the world. I am super excited to do my first webinar at Ecosystems with all of you. Let me introduce our panel. The first is Beth Kaiser. Beth is from Adobe.
Hi, everyone. I am at Adobe, the digital experience business, and I am supporting a scaled approach to values, taking high-touch, one-to-one value engagement, democratizing it, and right-sizing and scaling it for the volume and velocity of the business.
Next is Jason Baer, also from Adobe.
We work together, but we support completely different sales groups. I support the solutions-led or enterprise group.
Thanks, Jason. You know, your story is, I think, every one of our stories around values, including my own, which is we came to value from somewhere else. It's not like we grew up, got a degree in value. And so I think that's what's so cool about this community is we all bring our different backgrounds together and put them together in a 1 + 1 = 3 sort of world. In fact, our third panelist is Yom To from IronNet Cybersecurity. And again, Yom, you come from yet another different background, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a rather interesting conversation, seeing Beth's, background in marketing and Jason's background, on the sales side of things and now in the engineering side of things. I definitely am more of a value consultant. My background is unique in the sense that we roll value selling and my consulting role into the sales operation side of things.
How do you make these two pieces, value management and sales, interact more effectively? And to do that, Jason, I thought I'd start with you. Now this is where I stopped talking so much. I turned over to you guys. Jason, you've actually provided a slide to give us some thoughts on how you think about this.
Absolutely. So it kind of dawned on me that one of the big problems sales leadership was looking to solve was to generate new pipeline.
Yeah.
And I thought, how can I help drive that motion? So now we're talking sales stage 0 or 1 to 2. How can the value team help drive pipeline? What dawned on me was that we're sitting on a treasure trove of quantifiable data.
Any guidance or thoughts you'd have around the most compelling case one could make in an early ROI document like that?
Yeah, so the biggest compelling instance that we put in our one-pagers is, the cost of delay.
There's one more question under pipeline. This one's from Kathleen over at Workforce. Some of the best practices for early engagement.
I think it's key to engage as early as possible. What if you get engaged too late? This happens all the time. It's the end of quarter and they rush at you at the end and they're like, oh, we need to close this deal and we need to build an ROI to beat the competition. That's so unnatural. That's what we all want to avoid. And I think by engaging early, you can do that.
How do you influence sales teams to lean into value, build strong business cases when the sales team sees value selling activities heavy lists or unnecessary?
From my perspective, it's really show them the results, show them what's possible, show them all the reasons why, it's worth the investment.
So Beth, you take us all the way to the top of the funnel, demand generation, digital experiences of value. And then Yum, you take us all the way to the other end around sort of delivery, implementation, channel partners. I think to me, that's the vision of value that I find compelling.